All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the Mandablorian podcast, our show. Are we a podcast? Are we a show? Or are we just a bunch of fucking dummies smoking weed and talking about toys? And
I think it's
I would say
it's a podcast.
I feel like I don't even know.
Associated with the Apple movement back in the day. Like I don't.
Four dudes and a toy.
Pods?
I feel like podcast is just a term now that everybody uses, kind of like Photoshop, where it's like they just say, "Oh, that's Photoshop," but it doesn't necessarily. It's really like digital manipulation, but
I mean, you use
Photoshop
specifically, yeah.
Or like Band-Aid. It's not a Band-Aid, it's an adhesive strip. But anyway, welcome to the Mandablorian podcast.
Welcome.
The show where we share our love of nerd life and marijuana. And tonight we'll be recapping or talking about the episode 3 of Wandavision. Again, I don't think these have titles. They just call them episode 3, I think, actually.
No, they have titles, dude.
Oh, do they?
I'm pretty sure last week they were just episode 1 and 2, and then with this third one, they added titles for all of them.
Oh, nice. Well,
maybe. I might be wrong in that, but
no, I'm pretty sure there was a title. I don't remember what it.
Yeah, I can't remember what the title was, but there was one.
Could be wrong.
I don't remember there being one for episode 1 and 2, but I could be wrong.
All right. Anyway, hailing from Colorado, I'm not even going to try and remember the town name.
Denver.
I just wanted to say Aurora again.
Think about the last dinosaur.
Yeah. Christopher Sturm.
Hello.
How you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Nice. Hailing from the Dirty D, Detroit, Michigan, artist, photographer, long-haired gentleman, Nico Schronis. Are you pointing at your dick, man?
I'm pointing at my Dirty D.
Oh, okay.
Do the Generation X thing.
And last but not least, hailing from Spokane, Washington, owner and proprietor of Access Cannabis and creator of the Mini Tolf, Wayne Fort.
Hello there.
Hello, General.
Dude, I love those fucking detox, man. I'm like always putting different stuff in mine, dude.
Yeah, they're fun.
Awesome.
They're very fun to switch out. I'm gonna put
now. I got a bunch of helmets in it.
I'm gonna put one and put some fucking D&D dice in them.
There you go.
Based on rage.
And I am your co-host, Brother Kyle. Jedi Knight now.
Dude, you should be wearing your robes, dude.
I was thinking about it. I want
one day.
Those are so awesome. I got a full set of Jedi robes, and I got the black version, like the one that Anakin has. So it's really, really cool.
I just got to get a glove with a little strap thing.
Yeah.
It goes up half your arm.
That's not a bad
Draw a
idea.
little fucking scar. Boom.
Get a shot.
I look a lot like him too. No, I want to create like not gonna create, but I have to get like my own name. So I'm like, I figure out like a Jedi name for myself. But yeah,
Long Insidious.
I've entered the full nerd realm, and I can't wait till the convention. I'm gonna definitely dress up.
Dude, I dress up as fucking a Fallout character at conventions, dude. Fucking Adam Cats, yo.
Did you ever
virginity safe?
Okay, might as well be.
Oh, but hey, check this out.
Is that a triple?
Oh shit! That's what you got.
Oh,
dude.
the egg, yes, awesome.
Sugar.
Oh.
And no, check this out too.
Can you pull the yolk out and eat it?
Sort of.
Roll it around your face.
Cool. There's like a little mudhorn fetus in there.
Connected to the umbilical cord.
That's awesome, man.
So it zips open and there's just like filling on the inside. You could put your weed in there, you know. But yeah, nothing comes out of it. But yeah, dude, this thing, I don't even know why, dude. I bought it, but
fill it up with some shatter.
I absolutely love that your mind went there because I relate, because I'm sure you guys all do. Like when you see something like that, you're like, oh, I could put weed in there.
Dude,
it's always a thought that goes in my head.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, that little hidden pocket.
Just being in that like Hobby Lobby or Rite Aid, you see a little jar, like, bro, let's go weed jar, put a sticker on it. Fucking.
I remember back in the day, like my friend had an awesome pair of shoes that had like a little hidden zipper in the tongue, and you could fit like a.
Were they circa? Were they the Chad Muska circas?
I don't remember. I just
Because I
remember
know
it was cool.
his shoe had a fucking stash pocket in the tongue, I think.
Chris, what are you smoking tonight?
I've got the same thing from last week and probably the week before that.
And the week before that?
Clementine live sugar, 4 gram from Harmony Extract.
Yeah.
Got about 2 grams of it left.
Red Rocks. Wayne, what do you got?
Some sort of Terp Diamonds. I can't even remember the company that they're from. They're really pretty.
That's the owner of a weed shop.
Mando.
Right? He has so much weed around him, he can't even remember what it's called.
I usually forget as soon as I leave it.
Yeah,
but I remember this one because Clementine is like my favorite.
Grogu Kush.
Yeah, Nico, what you got?
My usual the last like month and a half of the Detroit Herbal Center THCA. But I do want to say a little something here about a local brand that I used to be a really big fan of, and that would be Dazed Extracts.
I remember.
Yeah, dude. That was my shit for the longest time, like to the point where I would follow them from dispensary to dispensary, like wherever they were at. I would make that drive to get their products because it was worth the price. So now there's literally only one dispensary that's getting fresh drops from them, and it's a rec dispensary. And it's been like 4 months since they last made a drop anywhere. And with these new drops, they decided to raise the price $25. So
they increased $25 on the price.
So what used to be $150 out the door for 3.5 G's of some bomb ass THCA or live res or whatever is now $175 plus tax. And it's 16% tax.
Dude. This 4 gram was $120 after tax, dude.
Yeah. Well, you're also Colorado. This is Michigan, and
the
majority of Michigan is still closed down too. So like that's the thing that really pisses me off.
And it got voted. It's rec up there. So
yeah,
it's gonna increase. Like that the medicinal side won't. But it seems like they're moving on to the rec shit because they know that's where the money's gonna be. Because when it first went live here, dude, it was insane. You were paying like fucking 30. They're charging like $35 for half a gram of shatter, dude. Some bullshit like that. Like, what the fuck is this, yo? Like, but eventually the market gets flooded and the prices just drop, and that's what it's done out here. So it'll take a little bit of time, but it'll happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Same as here.
But not anytime soon. Couple years.
175 plus tax.
That's
you're looking at almost $200 right there.
That's too much. That's not even worth it. You buy a single gram at a time. And
even then, it's not even worth it
because they up their grams too. I'll bet. Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking support the company as a whole. Like I don't want to go out of my way to like put them over on anything, but I will put them on blast over this because like. You've got the majority of this state is shut down, and now's the time you're going to jack your prices up? Man, fuck you. That's some scumbag shit.
I'd like to think that possibly, like, maybe because, like, I know we raise our prices at work, and I know we don't do it to gouge. We do it because the prices that it costs us to get things go up. Yeah, and especially right now, like the price of cheese and like chicken wings has like skyrocketed. So we had to raise all our prices. So it'd be nice to think that maybe that's kind of a situation because price increases happen, but it could be that. Yeah, that is a big increase. Like we usually raise it like 50 cents per item or $1 per item or something like that. But yeah,
it's not like something that like. Oops, they slipped and accidentally added $25 to the price tag. It's not, like they couldn't get any more of their bud or anything like that because wherever they get their flour from, they're probably paying next to nothing for it anyway. So it's just greed, man. It's fucking greed and it sucks.
In a long enough timeline, though, Nico, this stuff right here is beautiful. It's 95% THC, and it's $20 out the door. So
you know what, man,
it's coming.
I really look
It'll
forward
get there,
to it.
dude. The market just has to flood.
Not soon enough.
Dude, it might
Not soon
actually,
enough. It won't help you today.
The
It
number
ain't
of
gonna happen
states
anytime
increasing,
soon because
the number of
nobody.
states are.
Hold on, we got three people all talking at the same time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's just nobody in this state is making enough money to be able for them to even like pump up that price. Like that's the thing about it. It's like your prices
Yeah, that's
are
just
already
shitty right there. Yeah.
It's trash, man. It's fucking.
But they won't be able to do that once, like what I'm talking about. But it could happen sooner than it did here because of the number of states that are actually having recreational use legalized. Yeah. So that could help maybe because when we did it, we were the only state.
Right. And I mean, I think that's kind of the thing is you guys were kind of a benchmark between you guys and Washington State. It's like,
and yeah, Washington was like what, maybe the next year or something like that.
Yeah,
same time.
So
same time. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I
really look forward to a point where weed is just like so legal to the point where you don't have to go to a store, like a local store, and get it. Like I could just buy it because I'd love to just buy shit off my friend's weed shop. I could just buy it and order it and ship it out to me, and that would be really, really nice. And it would be really cool if we could do that.
Yeah.
So
one day,
maybe
man,
one of these days,
one of these days, people will like find this in the YouTube archives in like 200 years, and they'll be like, "What the fuck, dude? They used to like have to do shit like that to get weed."
Yeah. Well, considering what we used to have to do, like meet some fucking shady dude behind a mall.
And hide your bag behind your bag.
Yeah, take out the batteries of your Walkman and put it in the Walkman thing and just put the thing back. And then just be nervous all fucking day at school. Because that shit smells.
On that note, boys, let's.
On that note. Oh, by the way, I'm smoking a new batch of stuff, and it smells amazing. And I'm gonna call this what was the name left from last week? The OG Gideon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm done with the Mando Kush is gone, and now I got OG Gideon.
Nice.
So, all right, boys.
Make it better, boys.
Make it so.
Even though it looks like it's the future, it's really a long, long time ago when there were nights and they got into fights using sabers of light. Even though some things look so familiar, they're not really on Earth, yeah, it's a galaxy far, far away. Alien DNA walking around every day. No one notices. Well, I messed up. Yeah, I made a mistake. I can't sleep. Have to find your place soon. My tailor's awesome.
Let's bang out this episode real quick because I feel like it's not going to take that long to talk about it.
Yeah.
So
go over there. They're going really fast when you watch them.
Yeah. Well, this one was only like 26 minutes or something like that, or 27, I think, or maybe I read that thing wrong.
I thought it was like
30 short.
It might have been. I might have looked at it. It might have been like a few minutes in, and it was doing a countdown rather than just show the whole time. Some different apps do that. But yeah, Wandavision episode 3, and I'll start off by saying that I liked it, but I'm also getting kind of done with the whole episode kind of being a sitcom thing. Like, I really like. I feel like this is the last. I hope I like the idea of that, but like this is the third episode in a row where basically 99% of it was a parody of a sitcom, and then the end was really cool. And I really liked it. I thought it was funny, and the writing again was really good. But I want them to, I want to come on. Let's get with the.
It is time to we want to know why is this happening now? Like, what's going on here?
Why is Gamora?
So, I'm hoping now, from here on out, you won't see that as much because now she's fully aware some shit's going wrong.
I don't know that she is, though. I think that she's still deluding herself, or rather, the devil is manipulating her.
Dude, if we bring that guy in,
Imagine
what he can do with Spider-Man. They could erase all kinds of fucking
shit. Hey, Mephisto. That's a terrible Al Pacino. I can't do Al Pacino. I can do it if I say who.
I'm the god of
Hey, I'm the
the
devil.
hells. I'm
Oh
a
my God.
Mephisto. Hey. What? You mean that's not an Al Pacino?
Oh,
Yeah, so I honestly I watched it last night and I didn't really watch any or look into any Easter eggs and stuff like that. I just I didn't feel I needed to. I probably will eventually, but yeah, there was a bunch of stuff that I didn't catch. I don't really know super much about I know enough. I know about House of M and shit like that. I know about Wanda and Vision. I know about Wanda from the X-Men more than I know about Wandavision from the West Coast Avengers and stuff like that.
I don't know anything about it, so I'm just I'm in for the ride.
Yeah,
so it's
right.
Well, the plus of both of those sides is that Kyle, you know a little bit about Wanda. And Chris having the blank slate is also helpful too. So you can just watch it and you're not bogged down by shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of with you, Kyle, what you were saying about how it's just dragging ass. And I really feel come on, we need to get the dog off the carpet and out on the lawn and get that shit out.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like them turning it to color, they were trying to do okay, now we're in color, and that should be enough to appease, and
that was
did
the
a little
episode
bit,
title, Now in Color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right, but it's
nice. And I don't want to sound I'm too negative about it because I did like the episode. I just from now on I want it to be more of a because I feel like they're probably still going to do a sitcom thing, but there were some dark parts in this too, where she was kind of going crazy, the part with her Agnes and her husband and them telling her about Monica Rambeau. That was cool, but that was just
from the beginning too.
Yeah,
it was the dude's homies just carving into the
yeah.
brick,
That was
creepy
as
all
shit.
right, dude. Thanks, man. I
got
you.
Yeah, you're trimming those hedges a little too close there.
So shit's starting to
coming out of the
fall
cement.
apart. That's what I'm getting out of it. Shit's starting to fucking hit the fan.
I like the Brady Bunch and Partridge Family aesthetic. I thought it was funny. And again, I heard that they used equipment from that period to film again, which I think is cool.
Yeah, each episode.
Yeah, that makes a really nice look.
Yeah. That's actually one of the things that they do really well, but it's also there's a lot of clues in the commercials that they do in the show.
Yeah.
And
by the way, that one was good. The Hydra one.
The Hydra wash, the Hydra cleanse or whatever. That was an Easter egg from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think they had put some stuff in some soap. I can't quite remember exactly how that worked, but maybe it was the Inhumans formula that they were.
I know
it's fish oil. I know they dropped that a bunch in a bunch of fish oil that got shipped out. So random people were getting powers and shit. But I think there's something about soap too in there.
But I just like the old each decade's aesthetic, dude. I'm
it's awesome.
Like that.
Yeah.
However, it's starting to drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a little bit.
Ancient Chinese.
I do kind of enjoy still not being on the big secret, but it's time to maybe.
Yeah,
it was interesting to see that there is a world outside of the world, though, for sure. Yeah. When the girl got ejected, it feels like that was the biggest clue, and that there was a whole crew of people there ready to, scoop her up when she was, ejected.
Yeah, and with the vehicles and stuff, you could tell it's now time, present.
Well, the necklace she was wearing in Wanda's house is a sword symbol. It looks like an upside down cross, which at first when I saw it, I was like, ooh, she's an agent of Mephisto.
Right.
That was what the cross made me think of, was just and then that whole thing happened and she gets ejected. after mentioning that Pietro had died.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That
I really
happened
liked
in the real
Yeah,
world.
dude, that was like, whoa.
I liked that was a creepy part when she goes, he was killed by Ultron. And then she was like, what the fuck did you just say?
What
And
did
that's, yeah.
Bitch, what you say?
Dude, fucking. Ah, shit, I lost my train of thought.
That's my
Oh, it didn't take that company, Rock Love Jewelry, long, dude. On Friday, I was seeing ads on my Facebook screen for that fucking
sword
necklace.
logo. That's awesome. It's a cool looking logo.
Like
That's
that
fun.
day, it didn't take them long to fucking debut that shit.
Yeah.
I really like so go back to what you said about you weren't sure, like if she, like Chris said, she thinks that she's aware of it, and Nico said he wasn't so sure, and I think that it's both, because I feel like when she's doing that like thing where she's kind of like rewinding, and I feel like when she does start to realize shit's coming to unravel, she rewinds it back to when she's ignorant about it. So she's like her subconscious knows that there's something wrong, but her she's denying it. She's in denial or something.
It happened again with Vision in this episode, right? It happened in episode 2 when she saw the guy with the bees, and it happened this time with Vision when he starts asking way deeper questions.
What's going on, dude?
And when she rewinds it, the line of question goes off on a completely different trail, and it just can continue.
It changes the mood entirely.
I'm curious to find out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, it makes me think that we're probably gonna see like her just breaking down, and that's gonna be the thing that really has her flip out. So like, I don't know if that whole town is a real town and she's just manipulating it, like, with all of her abilities, or if it's a case of that town is something that doesn't really exist outside of what we've seen in that bubble.
Right.
That it's all manifestations created by her. And that's kind of like showing how powerful she is, that she's got this fucking bubble around all of them, protecting them, keeping people in, keeping people out. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
She did mention something.
Out.
Yeah.
She did mention something about the townspeople finding out the secret, though. So it's like,
that's true.
How many other people in there are? I mean, we kind of figured that Rambeau had come from the outside and was somehow there because her talking about not knowing how she got there. And then the girl. And then there are certain characters that we think are real characters, but then everybody else could just be either projections or, like you say, just, they're commandeered by her power.
Mm-hmm.
I like it's the town and she's just like manipulating it and they're stuck there doing that shit. That would be a cool reveal.
The one of the things that I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's real, but one of the bits of speculation is that Dottie, that blonde chick who like cut her hand when the glass broke in her hand.
Emma Caulfield from Buffy.
Well, anyway, there's like speculation that she might be Emma Frost.
Oh, wow.
I really think that they're using this to bring X-Men in.
They are.
They're definitely going to be. Yeah.
100%. Between this and Winter Soldier, like, we're going to see a whole bunch of fucking mutants this year in live action.
Dude, it's going to be sick, man.
I hope so.
So she has the babies, which I think is an interesting thing. Now, are these babies like real? She created them in her mind, and then they can exist outside of the bubble, or can they only exist in the bubble, you think?
So if I remember the story right, they initially weren't real, and then they retconned them to be real. She did create them out of and so as this is what I was actually going to say earlier, and the kids fall into this too. I have a theory that she's creating all these people, and it's like not all of them, but she's creating a lot of the people in the town. She's actually even creating Vision because Vision is dead, and she's creating these kids. And I believe that she's powerful enough to turn these creations into actual living things that will actually exist in the real world, because she manipulates reality, and then she can create figments for imagination, but she can also create real things. That's what I think they're going to go with. So yeah, her kids
That
are
would
going to be
sick, dude.
was it Billy and Tommy?
Yeah.
And so that's Speed and Wiccan.
Speed and Wiccan. So in the comics, she made a deal with Mephisto. So basically saying that she made a deal with the devil to have her and Vision's kids. So, you will believe a girl will do anything for her favorite vibrator.
And so I remember all of us thinking like, oh, maybe with
sophisticated
Endgame,
one though.
something will happen and we'll see mutants or something like that. We were thinking that Snap would have something to do with mutants coming in or anything. But man, what if it's her merging two different realities, dude? And like I think it's people who in other realities who had mutant powers just all of a sudden fucking had him in this one. Like, dude, that would be
it's going to be reverse of the House of M story. Like, instead of eradicating mutants, she's going to create mutants.
Yep.
Exactly. That would be sick, dude. And that's the perfect way to do it, man. And like, yeah, it's just everything falls in place, man.
I think that's why we're probably gonna see multiple variations of everyone. So I'm gonna throw money on it that we're gonna see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine at some point again. But we're also going to see whoever it is that's going to continue on the role of Wolverine after this story is done with. Because that's
multiverse of madness, dude. This is what this is like. Yep. I feel like this and that are like setting up the MCU, dude, for like.
It's basically
shit, bro.
This is literally MCU Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
it is. And I mean, it's not a bad thing.
And they already seeded all this with Doctor Strange. They talked about multiverse, and then Ant-Man, of course, dealt with multiverse and stuff like that. And obviously Endgame.
Quantum Realm.
Yeah, Quantum Realm. Yeah.
For me, it was 5 hours.
Let me ask you a question, because they're going to bring mutants. Obviously, we're going to get X-Men stuff. Do you guys think they're just going to stick with the classics, or do you think they'll bring some of the newer, so for example, obviously we're going to get Wolverine and probably Cyclops, but and Jean and Storm, I guess, but I'd really like to see them introduce some of the newer X-Men. So I'd like to see
Gold Balls.
Gold Ball, yeah. Is that Elixir you're talking about? Oh no, never mind. The guy with the gold. I thought you were making a joke about Elixir, but yeah, the guy with the gold ball. Okay, yeah.
He creates the gold balls that the mutants are reborn from on Krakoa. In the new X-Men.
Yeah. I was thinking more of just maybe stuff because X-23, they could bring her back, but that era. I'd like to see
I hope not.
And Mercury and Husk and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hope not.
You don't want there to be newer ones?
No, not necessarily. Not right away. We're gonna see Beast somewhere soon. And he's gonna work for Sword is how he's gonna get introduced.
I could see it.
I don't know if it's gonna be in WandaVision or Falcon, but I think it's gonna happen in one of those two shows.
Dude, that would be cool.
It would be cool. It'd be cool to see
the Falcon and Winter Soldier comes out shortly after WandaVision, right?
Almost.
Yeah, I think it's
that's what I'm waiting for, dude. That shit is gonna be sick, man.
There's I think a 2 or 3 week break or something like that, and then it's boom.
I think in between that break, I think Black Widow comes out. Maybe not. Maybe that's after.
Is that finally gonna come out? Shit, man.
I think it's after because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be in May now.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't suffer from the Wonder Woman effect of being delayed, and then just being like, "Fuck it, release it."
And being
they had all this time to tinker with it and
they
ruin
did
what they had.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Wonder Woman.
You feel like that's what happened with Wonder Woman. WB was like, "Okay, let's take this time and let's tinker stuff and and just fucked it."
To be fair, I don't think they tinkered with it at all. I think it was just shit from the start, and they could have spent time
WB has a knack of that. So
yeah, I'm disappointed. I didn't see it yet, but I was excited about it because I liked the first one. I'm saying I was excited about it because I liked the first one. I think it's definitely the best DC movie there is out there. But it sucks that I'm hearing that it's not good, and I'll watch it and judge it for myself. But from all the things, I'm hearing it from not just douchebag fanboys that are just I hate everything. I'm hearing it from you guys.
You call him douchebag.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite DC movie would be. I don't really have one.
Well, I think that was the only good one, really. The other ones were pretty garbage.
Batman 1990 or 89.
1989.
Yeah, the old Dark Knight trilogy was all right.
Well, I was thinking more of DC, the DC cinematic universe.
The current iteration. Yeah, it's not good.
There's not. But, dude, speaking of that, I tried to watch Dark Knight Rises. I didn't try to. I was watching Dark Knight Rises. I'm like, this movie's kind of underrated, minus a couple of things that could have been different. But it's not a bad movie, dude, and I just passed out.
I don't think that movie was underrated.
Up to the DVD.
I think a lot of people liked it. I like those movies a lot. I think Christian Bale's not a better Batman than some of the other ones. But that's cool. It's just the voice. His voice just killed it for me, man. He was a good Bruce Wayne. Where are the tropes going?
I would say minus Bane's voice and that shit, and having that detective's real name be Robin.
Do you feel in control now?
If they had changed stuff like that, it would have made the movie better, I think. But it wasn't a bad movie, dude. But I've seen people shit on it, online.
Yeah, that's great. It's a good movie. I like he played Bruce Wayne really good. Though his Batman was kind of weak.
The fucking animated Harley Quinn cartoon. Have you guys watched that?
Yeah, those are hilarious. Yeah.
It is,
dude.
Good.
Fucking Bane in that show. I like how they're kind of making fun of that they did that with his voice.
Tease him. They just tease Bane, and it's like they're at this convention, the villain convention, and they're all just bragging on Bane. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, that shit. I liked that more than I thought I would. I was like, damn, this is actually pretty fucking funny, dude.
Too.
Speaking of Batman, they're working on a sequel series to Batman the Animated Series.
I did see that.
Oh, that's dope.
Bruce
I feel like Batman Beyond is the sequel to the animated series, but I'd like to see the in between for sure. Maybe they lead up to him.
It's gonna go back to
that era.
Probably where the original show ended. I don't even know if they'll continue from the new Batman Adventures or if it'll go.
I'd like them just to continue from where the 90s one went, dude, and just keep going.
I really hope they don't screw this up. I mean, that old show, it ages really well because of the tone and because of the art, the style that it has.
You said Bruce Timm's doing it, though?
The voice work.
Yeah.
So it has the potential to be really great, but
dude, one thing that sucks, is it Kevin Conrad, the guy who did the voice?
Yeah, Kevin Conroy.
He passed away recently, didn't he?
No, I don't think so. No, he's alive. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard. I don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely have known. That would have made the rounds, I think.
Yeah, I'll look it up, but I could have sworn that I heard something. Maybe it was some other Batman thing. What's his name?
But Kevin you Conrad, did say Bruce Timm is doing this?
Conroy. Yeah, Bruce Timm is doing it. I guess they've been working on it now for a couple of years.
Dude,
so
if they get Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy in, I'm in.
Yeah, they have
100%.
They can't get anybody else. It has to be them. And here's the kicker about it, though, is they're going to put it on that HBO Max app. So
we have that.
Do you? Well,
yeah.
So you have it.
Mark Hamill's retired as a Joker. They just
things like she buys HBO, I buy Disney Plus and Hulu, and it's so we have all the shit. We just kind of split everything.
Word.
Yeah, no.
They just have to Mark Hamill through the nose because he doesn't, had retired from wanting to do the Joker, or is he just all on
Dude,
board
the
for
only
doing it?
person who could come close is Troy Baker, who did the Joker in Arkham Origins, and he sounded pretty good in that game.
I would like to see
But you could
Tara
still kind of
Strong
tell it's
do
not
Harley.
Mark Hamill.
I have a feeling that if Bruce Timm asked Mark Hamill to do the Joker, Mark
He would've
Hamill's
did it.
doing the Joker. Yeah, because like aside from Luke, that's his
Bread and
other
butter, yeah. Bread and butter.
star in the sky. Like that's
Mhm.
it's Luke and it's Mr. J.
People always ask who the best Joker is, and I tell them Mark Hamill, dude. When I it's
No
easy.
question.
Hands
No
down.
question.
Look, old
Yeah.
live action animated, and that
He's-
Joker is better than any fucking shit we've ever seen, dude.
He's to the Joker what
joke.
Peter Cullen is to Optimus Prime.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is. And it's like you cannot have Optimus Prime without Peter Cullen, just the same as you can't have Megatron without Frank Welker. And fuck the scabs working on the Siege trilogy.
Yeah. Oh, that's such bad voice acting. I hate hating on things, but the voice acting.
It's brutal. It's so brutal.
I've always thought that because the Rocksteady games. Have you played any of those?
What,
like
the,
Batman Arkham Asylum?
Oh yeah,
Arkham
I
City,
played all of them except for the newest one, the Arkham Knight. I think the fourth one. I didn't play that.
Dude,
First couple really
the cutscenes that they produce in that game. Could you imagine if someone gave the voice actors a bunch of money, like WB, and fucking Rocksteady made a fucking movie with the animation from those cutscenes, dude, from the Rocksteady games? It would.
Those are really
it would be the
good
best
games.
thing that they could ever do, and it's a. I
That'd be a good idea.
don't know how someone hasn't thought of that over there.
Especially the second one. The second one is really, really good. Arkham City.
Yep, and I'm not even saying make him about the Arkham stuff, but just get those guys who made those fucking cutscenes and the cinematic trailers.
Yeah.
To produce a full movie, it would be a hit, dude, and they would make so much money off it.
It's probably not very cost effective because like as far as producing like the quality of animation they do for a video game is very different. I mean, it's the same principles. It's animation. It's all the same animation, and it's all computer animation now. So it's honestly it's about budget. It's about the kind of money they're spending. So
it
like,
would just cost too much to make, you think?
Pretty much, yeah. Because like especially if you have Mark Hamill and you have Kevin Conroy, you literally, how much do you have left for your budget? Because that's a big fucking chunk of your budget right there is those two names, let alone every other voice actor you have on the show. How many are going to be regulars? How many are going to be, just people that can do multiple background voices and that sort of thing?
That's why I was thinking just like a fucking 2-hour movie or something. But even then, that's fucking a lot.
Yeah,
that's kind of like
that
what's
way.
cool about
and they do get Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy to do all of the Arkham games except for that one, Arkham Origins.
R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. He's still very much alive, by the way. I looked it up. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, he's alive, dude.
You high.
Very good news.
I'm gonna start tagging everything with R.I.P. Kevin Conroy.
Don't do that because then you're gonna.
No,
get
I would never do that. I would never ever do something like that.
Drag all of us into that bullshit.
Yeah. So anyway, WandaVision.
Yeah, dude. Hey, man, we could put DC in the fucking description now. Hey.
It could do
DC rant.
The number one weed and DC oriented podcast on the internet.
The number one DC chat show live to tape on the YouTubes right here. DC number one Marvel Actu. Sorry, that was my shitty Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik. I love some of those movies.
It's literally a shitty Iron Sheik because I had steak prime rib chili for dinner tonight. So
nice. So yeah, like kind of wrapping up the Wandavision. I don't really think there's much else we really have to say
Not
about
much.
it. It
Yeah,
was
we
just
kinda
kind of
went
just
over
another
it.
parody, and they ended it really cool with them tossing Monica Rambeau outside of that bubble, which that was a cool ending. So at least we got to see some of that stuff. I really want to see
More of it.
yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
I
I
want to
feel
see more
like-
of the outside work shit.
Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. I think I just want to see more of that. I want to know what the fuck is going on. You know.
I feel like they're probably going to open up with debriefing Monica Rambeau in the next episode, and that's how we're going to get a lot of the explanation. A lot of the
Hopefully.
exposition is
Ooh,
going
that's
to
a
be
good idea.
explained when she gets explained, when she lands outside, because she's going to have any idea where she is, when it is, what's going on, where she's been, and the doctors and scientists that pick her up are going to at least have some idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's like, I don't know how I got here. So maybe they sent her in, and she got too overwhelmed by her power and just went along and became one of the people in that
Yeah.
town.
I'm looking forward to seeing
Town.
Magneto.
You think?
Oh,
Dude, that'd be cool.
he's always been one of my favorite villains, Marvel,
Who would
Marvel
they
wise.
use? Do you think? Would they stick with
Multiverse of
Fassbender,
Madness,
dude?
son.
Because like
I
he's
fucking
such a good
hope so.
actor that
I
he
He
like
really
fucking
is, though.
the
so.
Marvel those Fox movies were fucking awful, but I'm sure he was one of the bright.
No,
That's not true. Those first two movies were
the first two, yeah,
were
were
First Class and
fantastic,
Days
top
of Future
shelf.
Past were awesome. Those were the
Yeah, I don't know. I
best
didn't.
X-Men
Okay,
movies
so I won't
out
say
there.
awful. It just
Except for
wasn't
Old
my
Man
cup of
Logan.
tea with the
Yeah,
X-Men.
those two are really good. The X-Men with the chick from Game of Thrones, those ones all sucked.
That
in.
one was bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that
was the-
time it was well known that MCU was going to be taking back over the X-Men, and so they just threw out
Yeah.
a couple of little last-minute cash grab shit shows that
Speaking
shouldn't
of,
really even be.
have you guys even seen New Mutants yet?
Yeah,
I started watching
I haven't.
it.
I haven't.
I
Fell
saw it.
asleep. I never went back to it. I heard it was just kind of like I didn't hear any. Like, I heard people say it was bad. I heard people say it was good, but the most I've heard was people were just like, for what it is, it's it's a movie I didn't have to pay for. It's fine.
You can tell that they meant for bigger things out of it, but that like whatever got in the way of the
It was a
movie
shit show.
progressing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even call it a shit show. I'd just say that like you can tell there were you can feel the fact that this wasn't fully created by the people that created it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like just like all the DC movies, too many cooks. It's just too many
Yeah.
cooks.
Well, I know that they had that
Mm-hmm.
problem. When I say shit show, I meant like the whole like
Oh my
production
God, now
of
I'm
it,
gonna watch
like
that.
all the delays and
Too many cooks, too many cooks.
Dude, when you I have an idea for when you post this. When you go singing that, you should have our fucking Instagrams pop up like they did in that show.
I don't even know what show you're talking about.
Dude, the Too Many Cooks thing?
Too many cooks.
Oh my
too
God,
many
dude.
I'm
cooks.
lost.
It's a rabbit hole.
Anyway,
Okay, we can edit that out.
WandaVision. No, I'm keeping it in. Keep editing. No worries.
I
The
hope
only
you
time
don't-
I edit something out is if anybody says anything really fucked up or something personal that you might not want to hear. But that never really happens. So,
Murder.
yeah. Yeah. Curious to see what's coming up next. So, you guys want to take a little smoke break and then we'll talk some toys?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Woo, woo.
Fire it up.
Get turned, get real turned. Get turned, get real turned.
Well, I'm a jaywalker, got a lot of fresh damage, oh no. I can't always be around to explore foreign love, overflowing for your love. And I'm sure that when we argue makes me dream about those demon fishes. It's not the way that it's meant to be in. I bless your outfit, that's a good choice. What is he saying? I don't understand. Listen, girl, I hope the heartbreak leaves me on the weekend. Even though it looks like it's the future, it's really a long time ago.
Not new. We always talk about toys, but we're just gonna maybe we'll do this like every week if everybody got new stuff. But we can talk about like some new things that we got over the past week or two. I want to save Nico for last because I feel like his is going to be not the longest, but the most I don't know. It's just I'm excited for your stuff. So Chris, have you got anything new this week? And we already know that you got one cool thing. So why don't you show that off again?
The Suga?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that thing
this
is
thing, dude.
awesome. You need to get a couple like live. You know, you need to get like some kids, like when you have kids, to get a couple of them to dress up like Ewoks when they're like 10, and just walk around with that thing.
Have them fucking.
And you need them like
a knife to slice it open.
Need them when they're younger than that. So like
my nephew is 1 year old. Yeah, he'll fucking.
Yeah. Dude, give him like
Jawa.
like 2 more years or something like that, and then it's like boom, perfect timing.
But yeah, God, dude, I love this thing. It's just like the coolest thing, dude. I don't know what possessed me to fucking buy this plush, but
dude, because
you need no explanation.
It's just like I saw it and I'm like, dude, I want that.
I mean, there was no reason for me to buy a animatronic Baby Yoda, but I wanted it.
I saw
made
that.
an impulse
I saw it.
buy today too. It was the same kind of thing.
Yeah, I actually have to rebuy that. I have to buy a new one because my roommate wanted to give.
You're talking about that first one, that one that moves around with the remote, dude. That one's tight.
He wanted to give he wanted to get it for his kid for Christmas, and he couldn't find one at all at the stores. And there was like ordering one. They're all like they're re-releasing it, so they're all up for pre-order. So I gave him the one I had, and he just gave me the money for it. I just buy a new one. So I pre-ordered it on BBTS, the newer one with the not
bag.
the pen. Was he come the bag? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it at Target. It's like 65, 66 or something.
If I ever come across it, I'll buy it and cancel my pre-order. But I'm not super in a rush to get it.
Well, the one thing that kind of tripped me out is the one that was at my closest Target. Like my closest Target is Ghetto AF, and like the animatronic Baby Yoda is sitting out there, and it has like a try me function to it in the little package that it's in. Somebody beat the fuck out of it and broke its arm. It just
sucks. Fuck.
Yeah, so, like I did the
Baby Yoda.
I know. I was just
probably
like
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
I saw it and I like did the squeeze thing to get it to react, and I was just like, those motherfucking speeder bike fucks.
Yeah, he walked in there.
Sons of bitches, man.
It like goes into like epileptic seizures. Like it doesn't. It's like that broken, like where it doesn't even. It's making the Yoda voice track sounds, the Grogu sounds that it's supposed to make, but it's not moving the way it's supposed to move. It's just like getting stuck on whatever ratchets are in the joints, and it just like spasms.
It's like someone fucked up the arm and the head.
Yeah, like
wow, dude, that's like some hate to do both.
Deserve better.
For real. And I mean,
the fact like, God damn it, I only like fucking regular Yoda. Fuck this Grogu bullshit. Boom.
Honestly, it made me think it was somebody that works at the store that did it. But like, I don't know. That's just speculation on my part. But like to see that and to see it sitting on the shelf, like how do you not look at that and be like, what the actual fuck?
Seems pretty cruel.
Yeah.
That's mean.
It's still there too. It's been weeks.
I wonder how long it'll be there.
If it's there the next time I'm there, I will
try and get it for like $10 or something.
Oh hell no. I wouldn't even do that because like the face is all fucked up. Like the skin on the face is all.
Dude, take a marker and write on the box "broken" or something on it.
Just walk out like I'm just gonna take this.
What I was
I've done that with missing Build-A-Figure pieces that people jack at Walmart and shit. I'll just write missing piece and stuff right on the fucking window.
Yeah. I was thinking I'd just record a video and publicly shame the Target.
Do it, dude. Yeah, man.
You're gonna Karen that Target.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna Karen Target, but it's just really shitty. Like the fact that like that can sit there for as long as it has, like I don't know. And maybe I'm there too often, and
you just see it, like this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Chris, you get anything else this week?
Yeah, I got a new Gomez this week.
Yay!
It's fucking Crimson Dragon boy. Again, though, like I really like these geese and the dragon and stuff on the back is sick, but it's the same color as the gi, just like shiny almost.
They're so awesome, those things. And I was
So it's maroon on maroon and then yellow on yellow with the other one that I have, but they're still just fucking sick. These ninja bodies, dude.
I was saying before we started recording, like it would be really cool purchase for me if like, excuse me, if I like ever went to like a convention or something and like, just I'm at the convention, I want to buy something, I have some money. If I saw like one of those like sitting at a table, like I would try and buy it. There probably wouldn't be because aren't those usually like web exclusive? Oh, maybe somebody's just trying to sell one, but
some of them are like Mezco exclusive from their sites.
Yeah,
but stores buy them too and then try to sell them, but then they have to make money on it.
Yeah, like if you see it at a convention, you're gonna see it at convention prices. So whatever you see on eBay is gonna look like a fucking vacation compared to whatever's at the con.
I was saying, Nico, earlier before you got on, like I'd love to see you get one to just have as like background fodder for your like Star Wars like Tatooine pics, because it would look perfect in this situation.
Yeah, it actually would be sweet. Like if there was like a ninja outfit one that like maybe I could put like a Jedi robe over or something like that. Like that would be rad as fuck. Yeah. Something
I have a Jedi robe that might fit over this guy, actually.
Give it a shot, man. See what it looks like. Maybe he'll.
I have the robe I took off Luke, Return of the Jedi Luke, and I put it on Ahsoka, so she has like a little hood.
It's I have one from Rick Orr. It's for the
Mando, wasn't it?
No, for some reason his name Qui-Gon. Figure Black Series that I had, but I kept that when I sold that figure, and I have that robe right now on the Return of the Jedi Anakin, or not Return, Revenge of the Sith.
Nice.
Well, I guess he's in Return too, but whatever. That was weird.
Yeah, seeing him in that. I just love all the little accessories they come with.
Yeah,
it's just a cool looking figure.
But no, the robes look sick on that SH Figure Arts, but it's just a brown robe, dude. It would be fucking dope on this guy too.
Yeah, give it a shot.
You get anything else?
No, just those.
All right.
Yeah, or I found a couple of figures that people were looking for that are getting sent off and stuff like that. But yeah,
I love it. I love the toy collecting community.
Yeah.
I found a hand ninja at a Walmart.
Nice.
Oh. Nice.
That my buddy Alvin was needing, so that's getting sent out.
Oh, I didn't know those were a big deal. I've seen a bunch of those like the last couple of days while I was like actually I saw a bunch of different miles, some with amazing paint jobs, some with really fucking frightening paint jobs. Like one of the whites of his eyes was on his cheek, not in the eye socket.
It's like that Luke figure, man.
Yeah, like there were some really, really fucking gnarly ones.
I'm glad the one I got is good.
Yeah.
I'm debating on picking up the Peter B.
That's a nice one, dude.
It's just because I'm collecting the Mafex stuff. Like I have Gwen pre-ordered, and I have Miles. My buddy has them for now.
Fucking Gwen.
But that's gonna be mine, and I kind of want to get the Mafex one too, but I don't know if it. Maybe for something like that, they're dropping at $20 would be better than fucking dude. Speaking of, just real quick, did you see that Mafex the price on that fucking Mafex
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange, it's like $150, man. And I don't know, is it? I mean, it looks awesome. I love how it comes with the hand, like the weird hands. But yeah, that's steep, man.
That is insane. That's too
much. From what I've seen, the list price is supposed to be like $128, but even still, you're talking about Doctor Strange, and while he's a big part of the MCU, it's just we haven't seen him.
Yeah, speaking of.
I don't know. I just feel like it's the bad time. It's not the right time for them to be putting out a figure of him, especially at that price.
Yeah.
It's just the accessories and everything is cool. I don't think the likeness is very good. Like that's like Marvel Legends quality Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So I
The
don't
figure
know.
arts, the figure arts Endgame one looks way better. I think the face.
Totally does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of that, so my friend Levy, he pre-ordered 2 of those figure arts Doctor Stranges, and he actually he pre-ordered the Mayfest because that's the one he wants better. So if any of you guys want his other, I'm not sure if anybody picked it up yet, but he's trying to get rid of the other figure arts one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so if anybody wants that, let me know. I forget. I think he might have. Yeah, but I'm getting it. It looks cool. Wayne.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see your thing. We all know what you got. I don't know if you got anything else, but
oh yeah, dude. Fuck, I already forgot about that.
I got some vintage collection stuff this week. So this is the Remnant Stormtrooper. Actually got a pair of them in.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
3 3/4 ones.
Picked up the yeah, and this is VC 127, which is the Death Trooper. I figure this is going to need to go into the Mandalorian 3 3/4 display when the Razor Crest comes in next year.
Oh yeah,
very cool.
Picked up the TIE Fighter pilot. Just kind of found him on the shelf and figured why not. And I'm really happy about this one. This is the Din Djarin and Baby Yoda 2-pack with got the little Corona label on it, VC 177, on a really nice card. Picked up a couple of Mandalorian Black Series figures. Got Grief Karga.
Yeah.
dude, nice.
Quill.
I have spoken.
Yeah.
He has, dude.
Yeah, I've been looking around for them, but I haven't seen them.
I mean, a big impulse buy. It's something that I had seen last year on the shelf, passed on it, and then regretted. And then I saw it today, and it was on sale. So,
dude, oh my god,
the trigger.
That's so awesome.
Okay,
that's
way
is
bigger than
dope.
I thought.
I wanted to buy that just because of how cool it looks, but I don't want to start going down a rabbit hole because I like Dragon Ball, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I have a couple of the little Dragon Bandai Star series, and I have the figure arts Vegeta because I really like Vegeta. He's my favorite character from Dragon Ball. And when I saw
my
that,
favorite character too.
Yeah. I'm
and
very
the fact
happy
that it's
that you
grade
got
8
that.
Vegeta. I mean, it's not just some grade 8, it's Vegeta, and so that was a really important part of that storyline for me. And I've only got a few things Dragon Ball. I don't have an overloaded collection, but it just got my attention. It's just too cool. It does too many cool things. It has cool accessories.
The thing is insane. Hold that up next to a 6-inch figure. Do you have one handy?
In the box, yeah. Here.
Yeah. I'm just happy that you got that, and so now I passed up on it. But it's cool that one of my friends has it now, so I can see pictures of his.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Yeah, dude, it's huge.
I was not expecting it to be that, dude. Holy shit,
dude! It's big and it's heavy, and I can't imagine how much it costs for them to ship that thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not got a lot of paint on it, evidently. Everything is molded. The plastic's all molded in color, pretty much, except for some face detail, I guess, which is a point of contention, I guess, on it. But I think it looks pretty amazing. I'm really happy with it so far.
Yeah, dude, that is dope, man. That is fucking way sick.
That would look cool with some of your 3 3/4 figures, just how crazy big it is, but next to 3 3/4, a cool shot of a bunch of stormtroopers trying to take it down, King Kong style.
Oh, I got one other thing to talk about. I've got I guess we'll call it a Gyronaut Customs exclusive.
That's
I've been working on a display case to kind of counter with the DTOS. I've got a couple other ideas floating around, but I made enough progress to go ahead and show it off. And let me know. I'm having trouble with the camera showing through.
I'll be careful. There's a bong on the table. You don't want people to know you smoke weed.
Right. Can you see that well enough or no?
Yeah.
I can't really tell.
Yeah.
No, I see it fine. Yeah.
So that, and then and this is one of the first projects where I've actually incorporated the lights. So it's probably not going to show so well. Got lights, and then here we've
that looks like my old job right there.
I've incorporated the toy mini brands with this display.
Yes.
I made this toy a little while ago, which is a Star Wars little mini with a viewable window box, and I like the concept so much that when they started making these little mini brands with the window
By the way,
boxes, I had to jump on it.
Are those like mystery when you buy those?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I get doubles and stuff of them, it's kind of like I can just fill out a toy store and have multiples on the same shelf,
Don't blind
Where do you
bags
find
sometimes
those?
have
At Target?
serial numbers
I
on them
found
that you can tell?
I don't.
Some
Do you
do.
remember?
I don't.
Do you remember those
Pretty
Creo,
tight.
like those Transformers Creo figures that everybody was looking for? And those were in blind bags, but each blind bag had like a DCPI or something on it, and and you could tell which ones were which.
Yeah, I don't believe the mini brands do, because that's part of why they're all, surprise, get what you get.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Some fries, motherfucker.
French fries, motherfucker.
Right ass.
I stocked up also on the mini brands
God, dude, that's
today.
one of the
I
greatest
guess
memes ever.
I forgot to mention I found a stash of these at my local Target, so I stocked up on. I opened some today and stocked up on a bunch more. So
Wayne, that
Nice,
display
dude.
case, is that something that you're gonna make and sell as well with the DTOFs, or are you just making that for you?
I've cranked out 2 of them. The one that I've shown has got paint on it. And then
Dude, they look so sick, man.
yeah,
I'm fucking
I'm kinda
hyped on that, right?
It's something that I may do if the demand is there. I mean, same kind of thing. It took me a while to work the process of doing the details down to where it was worthwhile time-wise, because they're really detailed and really, were really time-consuming. So it'll be the same kind of thing. If I can come up with a way to zip them out a lot faster, mass produce them a lot quicker, then yeah, I may do them to sell if the demand is there.
Shit, I have a feeling it will be.
Yeah, so
Shit
it
is
would be
sick
safe to
as
say
fuck,
if
dude.
somebody asked, was gonna buy, like, hey, I want to get a DTOF, and hey, would you mind making one of these for me too? Like, I guess you probably would, if they were wanting to pay for it anyway. So
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
nice. You get anything else?
I think that'll wrap it up. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
So now we get down to the nitty gritty, because last week we mentioned Nico's got that Hot Rod Studio Series, and
Dude,
you have been off to the fucking races over the past week with getting back into your love of Transformers. And again, like we talked about it last week, and it's like, it makes me happy to know that you're back in the game. Like, it's just, they're so fun. And I know that, you always loved Transformers, and you were kind of down on them for a little while.
There, but
because for good reasons, because the last couple lines weren't great, but
no, they were garbage. And
these ones are really good.
Oh, dude, they're amazing. Like, it's crazy how much the entire Transformer line has changed for the better, with them changing to a brand new design manager. Who would have figured that keeping the same guy in charge who was around during the Bay Area era and before that to current, who knew that keeping him there in that spot would get things stale after a while? Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
So, dude, you got the Kingdom Black Arachnia? I didn't even know you got that. Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering if you noticed her, because she was in the background of the picture that I took of Megatron holding the fusion cannon to Rat Trap. Do you remember that?
I knew the picture, but I didn't notice, or maybe I had saw it and thought maybe you just had the original Beast Wars. I didn't notice it.
There's like a couple of the Insecticons, and she's there too. But like I think the caption I put on the picture was like, "What in the name of Primus are you, Abomination?" And like my thinking was Black Arachnia would be like, "Oh well, if he thinks that about the rat, I'm fucked too."
So how is that Kingdom Black Arachnia?
It's not bad. It's a little fiddly. Like the bot mode, at least, like she doesn't have waist articulation, which is kind of a bummer as far as posability goes. But she does have like a great amount. She's even kind of got like a butterfly thing happening with her shoulders in robot mode, which is fantastic as well. And like,
yeah, that thing looks sick, dude.
it's really nice. A little like there are some joints like her knees feel like they're a little they're pinned and they feel like they kind of flop a bit, which is kind of it's kind of annoying. The spider is tiny as fuck. Like in spider mode, it's little. It's itty bitty.
Right.
But
that's kind of what the MP suffered for that spider mode was kind of like.
yeah.
Was it like that though? Because is that from Beast Wars or is that from something
Yeah,
else?
from
Because
Beast
I vaguely
Wars,
remember
yeah.
that from Beast Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
So I did
it's
watch that. I
basically-
liked that show when it came on.
Yeah, it's basically like a modern.
But was she smaller in the show? I don't
She
remember.
was. Yeah, she was smaller because like she was the deluxe size, but she was because of the female frame, they made her a bit more slender than like the male guys who would be same size class, but she was also a badass. She could have killed anyone and everyone.
With Beast Wars, it was weird because
I could see it like if in the show she was smaller too. That would be like
there's so much different scale in Beast Wars because like in like regular Transformers, you have like your Carbot size, you have your Seeker size, and then you have like your Ironhide Ratchet, and like, there's like groups of different sizes. In Beast Wars, they're all over the place. It's
just because they're different animals.
They're different animals.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
And they're not
I didn't
like
really know anything about Transformers when that came on. When I first saw that, it was like I would be at my grandparents' house because they were the ones that had Cartoon Network on satellite and shit. Like, and I remember seeing that come on, and I was like, "This is fucking sick, dude!" Like,
it's
the
best Transformers cartoon in my opinion. The only thing I could possibly put it up against is Prime.
Yeah. I feel like Prime is the best Transformers cartoon ever.
I did like that show.
I can't dispute that.
But Beast Wars is great. Like the animation is dated, so like for a lot
of so amazing, dude. But so watch it now.
I'll look this up and I'll put it up in the thing. But you guys ever see that meme where it's like people think that we CGI'd the moon landing in the 60s, and then they put up a picture of Optimus Primal, and they say CGI in the 90s.
Dude, I know. I've seen that.
That for honestly, to be fair, for what it was in the 90s, that was pretty.
Dude,
pretty.
It was
I don't want to say
there were few shows that were like that, dude. That were like, dude, this is sick. Reboot,
were the two big ones. I love that fucking show.
Dude,
same company,
so tight, man.
Mainframe Animation. They were the same company, did both shows. So like you could see the quality go up with each season of both shows because like, as the shows aired more episodes, they got more money and there was more interest for more, so they got more money and more advertising and good shit.
Speaking of Beast Wars, you got another Beast Wars figure this week, didn't you?
I do.
I have it right here if you want. If you don't.
Yeah, go for it. Pull them up because mine's.
I actually got two of them. I got these this week. Little fucking core class they're calling it now, which is basically like the Legends. They called it Legends before, but now they're calling it core class. And these are, dude. This is. I was like transforming it and fucking with it today. Yeah. It's for it being a Legends, like usually Legends Transformers are very simple and like not very articulate. This thing is really, really good. Like for it being just a $10 figure, the transformation is super fucking fun.
Yeah.
And it articulates well. It has fucking ankle pivots. When did they ever put ankle pivots on a $10 Legends class figure?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's their fucking. See,
he's like double hold. I got his gun to like double hand the gun. That's really awesome. The texture on the fur. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's really good. This is and honestly, I had two of them. If I ever saw it in the store, I'd pick up.
Hold it back up to the camera again for a little longer than that. So like the boys can see it.
It focuses.
Dude, this thing is sick, man.
Isn't that fucking adorable?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So I also have right here, I have this third-party
can it
transform
die?
element. And this figure is really cool too. But as far as beast mode, like this one is better in beast mode.
Yeah.
It looks and I like how they made it look like so this one kind of looks more like the toy or the actual character
Looks like the Halo
the
3 rat.
cartoon. This one looks like a fucking real rat. It's
actually the rat from Avengers Endgame. The one that saved
Rat Everett takes.
Rat Everett takes.
this is the generations deluxe rat trap, and this is really cool figure too. I love Rat Trap. He's so awesome.
Dude, I remember liking that character too a lot. Like
he is. He's got this dickhead ass New York like accent, and he's
We're all gonna die.
hey, Chopper face. That's more of a Boston. I'm so bad at accent. But yeah, this thing is really cool. I'm super happy. Like with
hell yeah, man. That's
I'm
cool
glad
that they're making Transformers like dope.
Make Transformers great again.
For realsies. And speaking of, here's the
man.
version of Mr. Magabot.
Dude, if you ever find another one of those out in the wild, if anybody sees that, please just grab him for me because I really want that.
It's amazing.
I love Jazz. I'm so mad. I didn't know I was going to be into these until recently. If I would have, I would have started pre-ordering all this shit. You know?
Yeah. He's great.
He looks awesome. That's a studio series, right? That's not.
Yeah, so it's Jazz from Transformers the movie. So there's no door wings. There's no speakers on the doors.
Yeah.
It's clean back.
All right. So maybe an unpopular opinion. I actually prefer door wings.
Do you? I
Yes.
don't. I like my Jazz like the cartoon. I like it clean and tight.
I have my Make Toys down being
Tight.
displayed right now. I'm looking at it, and I love the door. I like also shout out to Make Toys for making that an optional thing that you can transform into. I'm a fan of the door wing look because I just think it looks cool. I really like wings, like any transformer, like my Dragon, my JX Dragon, like that has like a big wingspan. I'm like a huge fan of that, and like for me, like that, it seems like a car that has a wingspan, and I think it just makes it look cooler. I think like logically it doesn't make any sense because it'd be very hard to like maneuver. Like how you gonna walk into a fucking door? You'd have to have the door be 3 feet wider on each side.
Right.
I just think
it's stylistically it's cool, but for Jazz, you a fool.
Shout out to Scatman Carruthers, by the way.
Oh, I did get one of those little
R.I.P.
smallest Starscreams today.
You got it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Chris bought your first Transformer.
Yeah, I actually have a Dinobot.
There you go.
What
that Starscream will fit in a detail.
Wait, you have
which one I got?
Yes.
You have a
yes,
Dinobot? You have a
which one
Transformer?
did I buy? I did.
What was
I
What
can't
was the
remember.
animal? What did it turn into?
I think he did. I think Chris, if I remember right, got the Power of the Primes Grimlock.
Yes. It was
What made you
surprising.
buy that? That's a shame.
I borrowed that movie from Cole, the 86 movie, and watched it, and I was like, damn, this is tight, dude. This guy was dope in this movie. He's like kicking shit. Like,
Dude.
like this
you
is
should-
tight, dude. I saw one at the store. I was like, I'm gonna buy this.
All right, Chris, do
Bro,
yourself a favor.
he-
If you want a Grimlock, look for the Studio Series Grimlock because that thing is a goddamn gorgeous looking
It's-
figure.
It's
It
just
is,
started hitting, and I missed it at all of my stores in my area. I literally got one of the Targets put out 4, which is 2 cases.
Plus,
This
it
is
comes with
it comes with wheelie. It's a $50.
Yeah.
It's a $50 toy. It's better than the Masterpiece. It's a little smaller than the Masterpiece, but it's animation accurate. It looks like Grimlock right out of the animated movie.
Dude,
Oh, Chris,
that's
I'll show you
tight.
right now. Oh shit!
That's pretty tight, dude.
Speaking of animated,
shit.
Yeah, they're not.
Let's see if
They're
Oh,
not pulling any
shit.
punches with the studio series. They're really coming
What's
with
up
it.
here?
It seems like they may have realized that
Whoa,
they were
dude,
off track
that's
with
tight.
the with all the Titans returns and the repaint wars, and
Yeah.
it's good to see him taking stuff really more seriously.
Nico, I like how these
Because I
studio
remember,
series things
falling off Transformer too. Oh, I'm sorry.
come
Go
with
ahead.
little like. I'm sorry, I cut you off. But I like how they come with these little like backgrounds, like these little backdrops thing. I kept mine for Hot Rod.
Yeah, dude. That's
Dude, yeah, that's sick. I did see that Hot Rod at the store.
Dude, it's an amazing figure.
I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Am I back? Did my screen share go back to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Matrix pictures that I did of Hot Rod, that's what I used for the background, was the backdrop. Because it's Unicron's stomach, so why wouldn't you use that? You know?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's so speaking of too, like
the paint on that Optimus, dude.
Dude, it's fantastic.
I love it on the windows, dude. It's just like, dude, that right there.
It's on its face too.
Vibing. He's just vibing, dude. Look at that.
I want to get that Kingdom Optimus. And I almost bought that.
Here's what I tell you. Wait. Because they're gonna do a repaint of that like this in the cell shaded look with, more importantly, the white thighs, the white crotch. It's not going to be that shitty swirly gray plastic. It's going to be white and painted like that, painted like with the slight blue tint. Like, oh, dude.
Yeah, that thing is sick looking, dude.
It is amazing.
I walked into on Monday. I think it was Monday. I walked into Target. And I was just like in the mood to buy. So I was like, I need to buy something. I'm not walking out of this Target empty-handed. And I looked around and I didn't see any of the stuff I didn't see any Black Series or anything, but I saw that Kingdom Optimus and I picked it up. I was like, if I can't find anything, I'm getting this. Mm-hmm. So it was on an end cap. So then I walked around to where the regular Transformers was, and I was looking around and like, fuck, man. I was looking for some Kingdom stuff maybe, or a Rat Trap, and then I didn't even notice, like down to my left, a little bit away from it, they had all the studio, not all of them, but they had a row of studio series things. And then I saw the Hot Rod, and I was just like, oh, sick. They had the Scourge too, and I really wanted to buy that, but I was like, all right, I already have 3 fucking Masterpiece Scourges. I don't need to buy a deluxe one. But I didn't even, usually when I buy stuff while I'm like on work, I wait till I get home to open it. I couldn't. I opened this at work. It was so fun. It is by far 100% the best mainline figure I have ever purchased.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. And it is better than the Masterpiece. The car tabs, everything, and the transformation is fun. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's complicated enough to be a little bit challenging, but it's not complicated enough where I have to like watch a video for it or worry about like I'm gonna break it. It's intuitive, I guess would be the word.
It is, yeah. It's crazy because the more I was thinking about how great this is, and this mold of Prime with this cell shaded animation look, like this is the Siege line, not Earthrise mold. So like they're gonna do Prime, the Earthrise mold in this paint scheme.
Yeah.
It got me thinking, you know what? I guarantee you they'll do another version of Hot Rod on top of the Commander, and they'll do the cell shading on Hot Rod too.
That'd be dope. That'd be awesome. I'd probably buy that just because.
I'm
gonna keep a lookout for that Grimlock, dude, because that's pretty tight looking, dude.
Dude,
that shit looks dope.
It's amazing, bro. I highly recommend it.
That's that feels like that's paint. It's like a red mold, and they actually painted like for a deluxe Transformer figure, and it comes with all accessories that are also like painted and molded. And I'm like, all right, this is the kind of stuff that makes me not mad that these things cost $30 and not $20 anymore. Like, it's worth the $30 to me. They have the Matrix, and they give you like a little energy
effect. Yeah,
I'll have to check Amazon.
Yeah,
funny story.
They just started shipping on Amazon too.
This is something that like it always makes me laugh, and it kind of a little frustrating. But like when I take like photo shoots, and I work like I get like you know, not on work like super hard, but you know what I mean. Like all the time and effort I spent like doing like a setup and getting a nice shot. And I took a fucking picture of him holding the thing. Because a lot of times I'll put him in the pizza display cases at work and take pictures of them. So that picture I took of him holding the Matrix got the most views on Instagram that I've ever. And it was just something I just threw into the case. I took like a cell phone snap of it. And I got like 200 fucking likes, and that's like the biggest I've ever gotten.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's funny, man. It's weird how shit fucking goes like that sometimes.
Trying to remember what group it was. I posted a meme in a group, and it got like over 400 likes or reactions, dude. It was fucking crazy.
Was it the Baby Yoda Sith posting?
It might have been, dude.
Yeah,
I think it was, because I posted one where it was Stanley from The Office when he was all drugged up, and he's like, "Look at that baby," all freaking out, and it was like I took a picture of that, and it was like me whenever Baby Yoda comes on screen, and fucking people were like sharing the fuck out of it, dude. It was crazy. It was pretty.
By the way, shout out to that group, because that's a fun group. Baby Yoda Sith posting, and they always let me always post this show in the group too, which is cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because if you post something there, I think it has to be like approved by an admin.
Approved. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that group a lot. It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
I'll have to let him know I gave him a shout out in the video. So maybe.
But I can honestly say, like, that's the thing that's been running through my mind is more of these G1 styled boys with the cell shaded paint jobs on them and stuff. Like, dude, it's so dope. So dope. So dope.
The Grimlock though looks way sick, dude. I don't know what it is about that dude. He's just dope, man.
He's a giant robot Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's all you need to say about Grimlock.
He's just a dope character, dude. He was the one that stuck out to me the most from watching that movie.
Yeah.
Grimlock, he king.
Yeah, if I ever see him, I'll keep an eye out for you. Kind of sucks that I don't think the wheelie transforms, which.
No, it doesn't. It's just like a barely articulated figure, but it's you know, the Grimlock is the point there.
Yeah.
And I guess Slag is the next Dinobot.
That's awesome.
And he comes with Daniel for some reason.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you get anything else? Or just the Transformers this week?
What else did I get? I also got was it last week that I got Megatron, or was it after?
That was after the show.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because yeah.
Damn, dude,
so I got
fucking balls deep.
I got the cell shaded Megatron to go along with this Prime, and he's right there staring at me because I didn't grab him in the first place. He's gonna chew the shit out of me. I'm not gonna take my headset off and go and grab
don't
him.
worry about it. Yeah.
But like, if you want, you can throw up some of the pictures I did of him. But them doing this on this figure gives me so much hope, because like the Earthrise Prime is basically this, except it's much more refined and cleaned up and more G1 Prime. It basically looks like G1 cartoon Prime. It's awesome.
Yeah,
like,
it's dope.
It's legit awesome. And the fact that this was on clearance at Walmart for like $7 is
no brainer.
Boom. Right here.
I was on clearance. That's crazy.
Is my screen sharing?
It's just black.
It's black on my end.
Oh, weird. That's what she said.
Here we go.
Oh, you got it?
Damn, dude, that thing looks tight too.
Yeah. That's my Megatron.
I liked him in that movie too.
This is the one with Black Arachnia? No, the one with rat trap. You said. Yeah, that one's awesome.
I might not.
This
have
one's
posted
really
it.
good.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
Yeah, that one got a lot of love.
Yeah.
Boy.
I might not have posted it to Facebook because I think I was on a vacation.
Oh, that's right.
That thing is dope.
Yeah, this one's awesome. That's the Titans Return Perceptor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Titans
that's a
Return.
cool figure.
Yeah, it is. Like that's one of the reasons I busted it out was just like, oh fuck yeah, dude. At least for his robot mode, it's pretty great aside from being a headmaster.
Yeah, everything was a headmaster. Titans Return.
Hey-o. We can only hope.
So yeah, I also got the rat trap and the hot rod like I talked about. I got this. I got another Kingdom figure, and this is just a fun little tiny bone dinosaur. I just like the looks of these dinosaurs that are just like skeletons. The bot modes are always dumb.
Yeah.
Not dumb. They're just not great looking. But the little beast modes, it's just a fun little. You throw it on your desk. You know, hey, look, I got a little like a little skeleton dinosaur. I actually had this last week and I didn't open it yet, but I got the JJ.
Nice.
This thing's cool. I have to go to Hobby Lobby and see if I can find like a little office desk.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's one there.
Yeah. Maybe like a little typewriter or some shit. Fun.
Or you could pay Wayne to make one for you.
There you go.
There you go.
So
I gotta get a 3D printer, man. I gotta save myself some time,
dude. Right?
creating everything. Like,
You and me both.
Gotta happen at some point. Like, I'm useless with a computer, but like, it's getting old.
I had this last week, but I went on Monday at the recommendation of Nico, and I bought some fabric, and I gave her a soft goods dress. I'm gonna do another one because this was like a first try, and I was like, I rushed through like cutting it, so you can see like the edges are like frayed. It's not a very good cut. You can see.
Well,
I don't know if you can see, but I'll fuck with it.
It's your
fold that
time
over and
doing
put a
it.
wire
first
on
time,
it, double-sided tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally do that, and you wouldn't even need to do anything because you're just going to be hiding it with the double-sided tape and the wire hidden in there too. So
It makes I have double-sided tape better. And wire. One of these days, I'm hop on and
for sure.
It seemed like that figure was really a disappointment with the whole traffic cone aspect. I mean,
it was. It still looked good, but you couldn't pose her in anything other than just standing.
Yeah.
So it's basically that one pose from the movie.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
I got this last week and never showed anybody. This is my first ever statue that I bought, and this thing is so beautiful. It's just nice paint. It's just awesome. It's just a really cool statue. Diamond Select made this. Which I was weird because I thought originally that Sideshow made this, but I guess they were just Sideshow just licenses to sell.
To sell it.
Yeah. I'm really happy with this.
That's
I have the
tight,
bust.
dude.
I have the bust coming too. Not coming, but like I have it pre-ordered. So yeah, statues. So I got this from Chris. Finally, after taking the USPS 3-4 weeks to ship,
dude,
so
I got
my Remnant Trooper finally, which is cool. Nice little weather trooper. And then, much to my surprise, I had a bonus figure that he threw in there, which I was super happy. I was having such a bad day that day, man. I was talking about like dealing with my car shit, and I saw, and it's awesome to get a fucking surprise toy when you're having a bad day. So Chris sent me this.
Yeah.
The Black Series Ray, the first edition. It's called
the white box, dude.
Yeah, this is going on I have a specific shelf that I have with gift. It's like my gift shelf. So it's all the things that people have gifted to me. Like the swoop, the Power of the Prime swoops on there. And I have that Cordelia from Angel that Kevin gave me.
That's tight, dude. That's
So that's where that's going to go. And then the last thing I got was something I've been waiting for fucking ever. It was supposed to come out like months ago and it never did. It finally came. So I got my first Fison body. TV Leagues.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure that her nipple's not hanging out when I show this. But yeah, TB League's 112 scale Vampirella, which is you really have to like make sure this isn't X-rated here because it's very hard. I took so many pictures of her where you shed nip slips. So, yeah, this thing.
It's not much of a wardrobe to malfunction. It's kind of it's tough. I'm sure.
If you ever want some cheap and easy like dress options for her, go buy some blank latex rubber balloons. Seriously, like that's how Ying Keat on Instagram he uses the Fison bodies with like the what's her face the Scarlett Johansson Black Widow third party heads and stuff on the Fison bodies, but like puts them in like these like skin tight dresses that are literally fucking balloons that he just like cut and pulled over the Fison body. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Nah, dude, it's so weird. It's so weird.
That thing is sick, man.
It's so weird fiddling with this, man. Like I feel like I'm gonna break it because you can't see the joints, and it just feels weird because it feels like it's like Stretch Armstrong kind of skin deal.
And it has feel it move.
Yeah. So this is almost to the point where I feel like I'm buying a doll, not a fucking action figure, because it has like doll hair, which I was watching a review and the guy actually it's a little frizzy because it's I think I'm petting her head. It's weird, but he actually took some gel and slicked it down a little bit to keep it a little down, which I guess is a good idea. I'm not about the gel of fucking action figures hair, but I get it.
You could probably just get your fingers wet and do that.
It comes with a bunch of cool accessories. Like it comes with a skull, and the skull actually has it has little notches on the top that fit into like her. She has one of her hands is like a clawed.
hand. So she's like.
Oh, so she's like palming a skull, dude. That's dope.
Yeah, see if I can get it done. Yeah, looks like she's. Oh, it looks better when I articulate it better.
You should get her like fucking slam dunking that dude into like a bag.
That's a good one. It also comes with a little bat accessory that you can hook onto her hand. So looks like she's holding that.
Dude, that's fucking pretty tight. Man.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this, and this is a really cool accessory too. It's a little like sacrificial fucking dagger that she has. One of the coolest things,
stabby knife,
and I guess all these TV things come with these things. They give you like a little dio base. So she has a little graveyard thing, and this thing's just super cool looking.
That's cool. You could like build something around that, and
totally.
Yeah. And it says "Dead in Tombstone" is the thing on the. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. And I actually have pre-ordered the TV League Anubis from their like God. I don't know what the line's called. Court of the Dead is it called or something like that? They have this line where they're doing all these like gods, like Egyptian gods and like goddesses and shit like that. But I'm a big fan of Anubis, like I want to say the character, because I guess he is kind of a character, but like in Egyptian mythology, like I just thought Anubis was cool looking. He's a fucking jackal.
Yeah, dude, he's tight, man. I loved Egyptian looking shit, man. There was a whole part of Destiny 2 for a while that was all Egyptian looking. It was tight. Loved all of it.
The original Stargate was cool for that look.
Love Stargate, yeah.
Dude, yeah. I like that show.
I have to watch those. I really want to watch those shows. Like the
and
movie
Sliders,
awesome.
dude. Remember Sliders?
Sliders, yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. I don't know if I even have anything coming in soon, but I got a bunch of shit pre-ordered. Oh no, wait! I got one more thing that Chris sent me. The Razor Crest, the Hot Wheels Razor Crest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this thing's cool.
Little guy.
And it's not the one that Wayne's gotten again, but
that'll do.
Yeah.
I think it's sick, dude.
So yeah, if anybody else has anything to add, I think we can pretty much wrap this up. This was fun. I like talking about toys, so we're have to keep doing this. With the Mando thing, that's something that we can talk for 2 hours on.
Totally.
With the Wandavision, it only takes about 30 minutes. So
yeah.
it's nice to talk about toys.
Time to sprinkle some
thanks for
other
looking.
shit in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Salt bed.
Something. Yeah, I guess we can wrap this up. Anybody have any closing thoughts or final reflections or moments of zen?
Yeah, actually, I do. I just got Prime in this running pose, and all I'm hearing is the ending theme song from the G1 cartoon in the back of my head. So I'm gonna go shoot it. I'm gonna find a picture of the background from the closing credits of the G1 cartoon from that shot where Prime's running and then transforms and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find that picture, that image of the back or of the shot.
Backdrop, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna erase Prime from it, and I'm gonna shoot this fucker on that as the backdrop with my TV screen, and I'm gonna do my best to channel some G1 shit.
Dude,
Nice.
that'd be dope.
That's awesome.
It'd almost
I
be
hope-
worth having an old cathode ray tube just for, just to get that old grainy look.
Do you guys see Wayne? I see Wayne frozen. His face is frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen on my end too.
It was really creepy because you were talking. I'm looking at your face. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is he talking to me in my mind?
He's a ventriloquist.
A really good one.
Dude,
But
that
yeah.
would be
Seem to have.
You didn't even feel his hand.
But all right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out, and we will be back next week with a new Wanda Vision recap and hopefully more toys. This is the way, and I have spoken.
I farted.
Yeah. Okay, I was waiting for you to do your fart noise. That'll work. Just
Been
onomatopoeia.
holding it the whole time for that, dude.
What if that's what really happened? Instead of farting, your butt just went, I farted.
Dude, I'd be down. That'd be tight.
It'd be
And now I'm going to
hilarious.
end it on that. Peace.